finally pulled the trigger. I've moved on from my iPhone camera to the Sony ZV1 camera. In fact, I'm using it to record right now, and I'm going to be showing you the unboxing of this video and my first impression as a real customer. Coming right up. Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Lars here of Kilobit Nomad, bringing you tech tips, reviews, and personal finance. So I've been planning to upgrade my camera for quite some time now, and I was looking into YouTube on what everyone recommends. But I decided to buy the Sony ZV1 camera for all its features, which we will be covering in a bit. But before all that, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Now let's get into the video. This is the Sony ZV1 camera. It has a 20.1 megapixel sensor. It also has a fast hybrid autofocus, real-time eye AF3, and real-time autofocus tracking. It comes with a rechargeable battery, a micro USB cable, a windscreen aka dead cat, and of course the camera. It has a micro USB input, a 3.5mm jack audio input, and a mini HDMI out. The screen will flip to the opposite way and will turn the camera off and protect your screen when not in use. The camera uses the NP-BX1 battery. This is used in a lot of the RX 100 series, so if you have those batteries, you're good. You can also buy the vlogger kit that comes with the SD card, a battery, the tripod of course, which connects to the camera via Bluetooth, and a small bag that you can actually use to fit the camera in. This will allow you to control your camera to take photos, zoom, and start or stop recording. By testing this Sony ZV1 camera, I'm using the default mic right now. It doesn't have dead cat right now, so I don't know how this sounds with all the wind and background noise, but I'm just walking right now. And let's go to the playground actually. Alright, so now I've just put the dead cat on there with the mic, so hopefully there's a difference with the mic quality or the sound quality in terms of the wind blowing around right now. Well, it's not so much here, but when I was walking. So I'm in the park. There's not a lot of people actually, so okay, so I'm testing the steady shot. It's set to active right now, and I'm just walking. I'm at my family's house here, and as you can see, there's a pool. I'm turning around. We're going to be testing all these ones. Everything works fine and stuff. I mean, it's not that shaky. Okay, now I'm setting the steady shot to standard. I'm still walking. I'm still here at my family's house. Walking right now, as you can see, there's a pool right there, and hopefully there's a bit of a difference between active and standard. Now I'm gonna set it back to, actually I'm gonna set it to off. Okay, now steady shot is set to off. I'm walking around here, you can see the pool, and I'm not sure about the overexposure. Hopefully it's not that much. You can still see myself and the background. I don't know what to talk about actually. I'm trying to test all these Sony ZV1 features on the camera, and hopefully there's a big difference. So another feature of this camera is the background defocus. So basically right now it's on clear, so you can see the background and my face. So now if I turn it on, boom, you should see the background a little bit blurry, or hopefully blurry, and then just my face that is basically clear. Turn it back off, you can see the background, turn it back on. So this camera also has a product showcase feature. Basically what it does is, instead of just auto-focusing on my face, it will change into whatever is the closest one. So right now I have a phone. If I put it in front of you, it will autofocus on the phone and blurs out whatever is the background. And if I go back, it will go back to my face. That is pretty cool because, especially if you're like a makeup blogger or whatever, like you need to show something, you don't have to hide your face anymore. Because the previous camera, you have to hide your face so that the camera lens or the focus will focus on the actual item. So instead of that, this product showcase feature will basically focus on whatever's in the closest one, basically. So put it back again, and then back to my face. Back on the phone, back to my face. So the autofocus is pretty responsive. So one of the features I almost forget is the soft skins feature of this camera. So right now it's currently turned off, so you're seeing my natural face, which is lots of blemishes and all that. It's pretty hideous. So now we're gonna turn it to low. Now it's currently set to low. I don't know if you can see any difference from the off setting, but it should be there in a bit. Now we're gonna bring it a little bit of a notch. Okay, now it's currently set on medium. I don't know if you can see in a little bit. I can see a little bit from the LCD screen right now. I'm looking at it, but hopefully you'll see it better. And let's set it to high. Okay, so right now it's set to high. I don't think I'll be using this with the high setting because I don't know, it's just not my thing. I rarely do any soft skin feature and all that, but this is how it is. Now, there's no denying that the Sony ZV1 camera is one of the best camera, which is why I bought this camera. In fact, I think it's one of the best cameras under $800. But there are a few downsides that I noticed with this camera. First, the menu is a bit too complicated as a beginner. I'm not a professional photographer. I thought there's way too many options there to calibrate, but I get OCD, so I had to search on YouTube to get the best settings or calibration for this camera. That's why this review took quite a bit some time to finish. Second is the camera overheats easily, especially right now. It's summer, and when you go outside, try to like record, it tends to overheat quite easily, to be honest with you. Third, the battery drains very quickly. It's like sucking in. If you're continuously recording in 4K, I don't think it reaches an hour. It will run out of battery, which is why I bought some spare batteries. It's called Numoa. I'll put the link down below. These are not the official Sony ZV1 batteries. You can buy the Sony ZV1 batteries on Amazon or on their website, but it will cost you more than 30 bucks for one battery. This one I think is under 20 bucks for 3 batteries. Downside though, or just a heads up for this, is that it might not work after 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a 50% chance actually. But 20 bucks for 3 of them, I'll take my chances. Now, what do I think of this camera? Do I think it's worth the price? Do I think it's good? I would say yes. I think it's worth the price, especially for what I'm using this for, which is record YouTube videos, especially coming from the iPhone camera. I think it's a very good upgrade, well worth the price. Do I think it's a perfect camera? No. I think there are better cameras, you know, the professional ones, but as a beginner, as a non-professional photographer, I think this is one of the best camera that you can buy under $1,000. Even under $800. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to smash the like button, and again, subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm Lars of Kilobit Nomad. See you in the next video.